Students, good morning to one and all. So, yesterday we are revising our first topic of this English textbook. What the mind is without fear. Okay. Then, what is this? The three sections we had. The first section. Okay. Which has got this question and answer. Some extract. Okay. Extract of the poems are given. So, basing on that one. Three questions are asked. So that we had discussed in a. I hope you also understood. Then the next one. Okay, 4 questions are there. The first question is bring out the significance of the title of the poem. Okay, so what is the significance of the title of the poem? We have to bring out. Which one? The where the mind is without fear. Okay, you know that this is written by the famous poet Rabindranath Tagore. So, what is the significance? So, we see that one the significance of this poem, we can know it that mainly the poet wants to bring out the what is called the problem and the difficulties what the Indians face under the British rule. Okay. Then the problem of this social evils and the education was not free to all the people. Okay, so the poet says that one India is a country where people should live with a with a freedom and with a respect and truth. Okay, they should speak the truth and for everything this poet is insisting upon. That is the main significance of this poem. Then the next one. According to the poet, how should knowledge be? Okay. According to the poet is telling that knowledge should be. Okay. What is here? You can find that the knowledge. Okay. But the tireless striving. Okay. What the knowledge is? The first sentence you can find. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where the knowledge is free. Okay. Here the poet is telling that knowledge should be because under that British rule order, this is education. Okay, it was meant only for some particular or few people. Okay, only few people, not to all. Okay, during that time only this is what is called male. Or else boys are allowed to study or else receive the education. Okay, this is what girls or else this is women. Okay, they were not allowed to study. Therefore, what this poet is telling that the knowledge or else education should be common and free to everybody. Okay, not irrespective of this color, race or religion. So that's the second one. Then the third one. What kind of domestic walls is the poet speaking about? So, here the domestic wall. Okay, number 3. Here, domestic wall. Okay, what kind of domestic wall the poet is speaking about? So, in the poem we saw that one. This is Rabindranath Tagore. Okay, the Rabindranath Tagore speaks about what is the domestic wall. If you have this book, then you will find it. When the world has not been broken up into fragments, okay, fragments means what? Small pieces, okay, by narrow domestic walls. Okay, so here the poet is using the expression of domestic walls. So in the first, we saw that the poet is speaking about the significance of this education for all the Indians. Okay, then if this education is natural or also common to all, then there will not be any the domestic walls in the society. Okay, that is what the poet is telling. The domestic walls means here. So then the domestic walls means here the poet is telling about all the social evils. Okay, where the Indian society. Where Indian society was divided into different parts. Okay, basing on this race, okay, color, then religion. Okay, so basically this is so many things. That's what is Britishers. They were able to divide India successfully. Okay, that is what that is about that one. The poet is telling that the domestic wall. Okay, so to break this domestic wall, the poet is for asking the blessing of God, and what is another one is the education. Okay, education can solve all this sort of problem. So that is what the poet is meant, the meaning of this domestic wall. Then the last one. According to the poet, what is the dead habit? Okay, so dead habit, you know that in Indian society we had a lot of evil practices, or also superstition, also blind belief, what you call it. Okay, so earlier in the society, I mean before independence, the people of India, they used to follow some customs or also some of the practices without knowing the meaning of it. Okay, without reasoning out, simply they used to follow it. Okay, that is what the poet is telling, that for example, okay, we have in our society, suppose some we are going by vehicle or else going on the way, then what is called this cat or black cat or something like that, if crosses, then we feel that it is a sign of a bad omens. Okay, so this is what is called customs. Okay, it was being strictly followed in the old society, or else in the society where when the India was not independent. Okay, during that time all these things were being followed. So that kind of things, the poet Rabindranath Tagore is telling that these are what dead habit. Okay, and Rabindranath Tagore also is requesting. Okay, requesting all the Indians, or else requesting all the Indians, those who follow this kind of this kind of custom without knowing the meaning of it, then to them the poet is addressing that kindly reason it out and understand the meaning of it, and follow this sort of custom or else this sort of belief, so that there should not be any social evil or else superstition or else blind belief, or what you call it, the dead habit. Okay, according to the poet, that should not be there in the society. So this is the main question and answer. Okay, basing on this topic, where the mind is without fear. Okay, so hope you might have understood. Okay, through this revision of these two videos, basing on this one class. In the next class, we shall revise the next or the second chapter of your English textbook. Okay, the hero of Tiger Hill. Okay, this one is a prose. Okay, the second one, that we shall see it in the next class. So after that, you study well and stay at home. Thank you so much for listening to the video. Bye.